everybody? It's Valentine.nekesa, and today I'm here with a different topic. I'm going to be talking about things that I have actually discovered are not essential and things that are pretty important to new moms, moms to be, anyone who knows a mom. I feel this video will really be helpful to you guys. So yes guys, let's get in there. Let's get into it. So one thing that I found is pretty essential is a care kit. Every mom needs this, and you do not need those I don't know, expensive ginormous. There are these care kits that come with things you don't even need. This is actually how a pretty essential, with all the essentials, care kit looks like. It has a baby's brush for the hair, for the nails when you're cleaning the nails. It has a comb, a thermometer. Every mom needs this. There are those there are those moments you might get in shock, or you get terrified that your baby has a fever. You need to find out at what degrees the fever is. The baby normal, or is there something to be concerned about? Thermometer important. A nasal sac, it's not that important. I've seen some moms, you can actually use a piece of cloth and just suck the boogers out of your baby's nose. It's your baby, you'll be able to do this. It's not disgusting. A nail clipper, important, because these babies grow nails like no man's business, and they'll be scratching themselves and you and your boobs. You need a clipper, as well as you need a pair of scissors. Very essential. You'll be needing to trim the baby's hair. There's a lot of things you'll find yourself you need to trim around, and probably even cut the baby's nails. Sometimes you probably just use the scissors, and a nail file if you're scared of using the pair of scissors, or if you're scared of using the clippers, you can just use a nail file. Pretty much that sums up what you need in a care kit. And then there's this one last thing. It's like a thumb sucker you can put on a baby's thumb, and then they when they're having those teething sessions, they can just rub through their teeth. Guys, this is what a whole essential care kit looks like, and it was just 800 Kenya shillings. You don't need an expensive care kit. Let's move on. So the second thing that is important is a Macintosh. And let me just show you an essential Macintosh. You don't really need such a big Macintosh, but if you manage to get one as big as this that your baby can grow into, it's pretty important. There are these diaper bags. There's a diaper bag I have got that actually comes with a Macintosh, but babies outgrow those Macintosh pretty fast. So if you can get another one on the side, nice. But if you can't, it's not really that important, because it gets to a certain point, a certain stage where you no longer need to line things to change your baby's diaper. But if you can get a Macintosh, good. And with Macintosh, I'm going to be talking about the next thing that is important. You are going to need diapers. And it's so amazing that we get to have disposable diapers. But here's a secret about diapers that I have learned. With diapers, do not stock up on, you as a new mom, you'll find yourself stocking up on a lot of diapers, because you know what, it's good to be safe. But here's the thing, babies outgrow these diapers very fast, very fast. And another thing is this, you do not know how your baby is going to react to a diaper. So I have learned that it's important for you to just get one essential pack that you're going to use to test out, because over the years you'll find yourself testing in the maximum of 2 years that your baby will be using, 2-3 that your baby will be using diapers. You will be testing different brands, because babies react differently. There are those that have high absorbency, there are those that leak so fast, there are those that give your baby rash, there are those that you'll find, oh my god, there are diapers that we have discovered that, Lord, I don't even know why they were created in the first place. But here's the thing, with diapers, do not stock up on a whole lot of bunch, because you do not know how your baby is going to react to them, and you do not know how, you do not know. So you're going to be testing different brands until you get to that brand that works for you guys. That's the secret about diapers. Third thing, breastfeeding. When it comes to breastfeeding, I'm just going to try and mention some pretty essential that I feel are essential, because there are other things out here you don't really need. Let's get right into it, guys. First thing, mummies. This is for the mommy. If you can, and I mean if you can, get breastfeeding pads. It's not that important. it's not really, it's only important when you're probably going out, when you, let's say for those moms who will be spending a lot of time with people out here, you don't want to be leaking, up and about leaking. But there are other ways you can actually hack when it comes to you leaking. You don't really need to buy a lot of these breastfeeding pads. If you can get, let's say, like 3 pairs, and I would advise you to get like these ones. These are reusable, not those ones that you will dispose. That's just expensive, and you don't need to spend too much money on that. So if you can get rewashable ones, like 3 pairs, you're good to go. But here's the thing, it's not that important if you won't be walking up and about out here. Yes guys, this is for the leakage. And then when it comes to breastfeeding, another thing, so for those moms who will be, you'll be working or you'll be spending less time with your baby, probably it's advisable for you to get a pump. And not only that, if you're looking into getting some space away from your baby, it's good for them to, until up to 6 months, it's good for them to have breast milk exclusively. So if you can get a pump, and you don't necessarily need an electric breast pump, that's expensive for nothing. You don't need to spend that much money on something like that. Like this breastfeeding pump was 1,500 Kenya shillings, and it serves the purpose, guys. It serves, and you'll be able to have milk for your baby. And with this, it actually comes with a packet of storage bags. Important, because where will you be putting that gold? When you're storing that gold, you'll need bags. So it comes with bags, and let me tell you the secret about these bags. You'll find yourself, by the time your baby stops breastfeeding, you haven't bought any more bags. It's 25 pieces. It seems minimal, a bit little, but it serves the purpose, and you'll actually find yourself left with a lot more bags. So there's certain things you don't need to spend too much money on. And with all this, make sure as well you have a bottle for your baby to feed with. But here's the thing I discovered about this manual breastfeeding pump. It has its own bottle. You don't need to spend too much money buying a lot of things unnecessarily. And that's it, guys. And as well, one last thing when it comes to breastfeeding, there are these washcloths that I find are very essential, not only for washing your baby, but when you're burping, you need to find multi-purpose ways of using these things. When you're burping your baby after breastfeeding, you can use them as burp cloths. You don't need to buy burp cloths on the side, wash cloths on the side. I don't know what. There are a lot of things moms are buying out here that are not essential. And as well, even the shawls or flannels that you have, you can use that as a burp cloth. You don't need all those things that shops out here are trying to extort money out of you. So pretty much that's what you need when you're breastfeeding your baby. Yeah.